celebrate Black History Month up here? They go, yeah, we do. And Canada is whiter than white.
Right.
And Canada, you're talking about Edmonton, Alberta.
Mike, you know what he's going to ask for?
Alberta is like the country. They're like hillbillies. It's oil land. That's why you have Edmonton Oilers.
Okay.
It's oil. People work on the oil rigs. A lot of Africans work on oil. A lot of Nigerians work in the oil rigs. And I'm learning all this shit.
Yes, I'm listening.
So I go, guys, I just want to let you know that you thought that the puck was the only thing black in hockey. But guess what I got for you? You gonna do this for me, Mike? And I like to repeat this because they repeated a lot of lies to us. So when I repeat this Black history, I gotta get it to stick with you because they made us stick with that fuck shit,
Right.
George Washington, all that bullshit.
Cherry tree.
They were all honest motherfuckers, but they didn't tell us about the slaves and all this other shit. So that's why I repeat this Black shit because it's so great to repeat.
It is.
And it just stick to you. Now show us Colored Hockey League, please. We need to show this.
It says here the Colored Hockey League was hockey's first organized league in 1895.
1895, Black African Canadians created hockey. Show the photos, images. There's a book called Black Ice that this white dude wrote.
Yeah.
And it's the history that they hid in Canada where they play. And by the way, Black history. Black hockey players in the 1800s.
Crazy.
And they never said shit. And these people in Canada go, what? I didn't know that. And it was in Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Nova Scotia. Now, Nova Scotia had because I do Halifax, I do comedy in Canada for years. They have an Africaville. After the war, they had Africaville. Canadians created an Africaville. They don't have it anymore. They got rid of, they pushed Africans out because, Central Park was called Senecaville. Central Park was an African village.
It was like a Black Wall Street.
And then they got rid of them. They did the same thing.
I read the article on
that. They
said
the same thing in Halifax, Africaville. All right? And so a lot of people come out of Nova Scotia. Now, the first Black hockey player that went to the NHL, to the Boston Bruins, was from Nova Scotia. His name was Willie O'Ree.
Okay.
Show Willie O'Ree real quick. Willie O'Ree was the first Black player in hockey from Nova Scotia.
He looked like that dude third from the left.
The same area that Black people discovered hockey, created hockey. Now, The Rock's father is from Nova Scotia.
Wow.
Was the first famous Black wrestler, the Soul Patrol.
Yes.
From Nova Scotia.
And I read that Blacks was first with wrestling.
A lot of Black folks came out of Nova Scotia, man. Like, because I've been there. I went to visit the church that the Africaville people created.
Right.
That they kind of pushed away. And this white dude was telling me, of course, white people came and pushed them out and all this. This shit is so heavy, bro. There's so much history that they've hidden, but there's a lot of people on the internet now. Black people are talking about it. Like, you see this woman here? She's the first. She's the. It's coming, man.
I love that.
It can't stop.
I'm glad that you guys are talking about because now I consider myself well educated.
Yeah.
Shit. You guys are mentioning I'm hearing this for the first time in my life.
And that's the thing. A lot of people are going to catch shit and go, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And they hid so much. I got to give white folks credit. The way they hit everything.
Thorough.
They're like fucking squirrels, man. Jesus Christ. And they forget where they put it.
And let's say they hit it, but no disrespect to when they try to get us to go to their schools.
Yeah.
That's where the problem happened.
Sure, the programming.
See, because if we took the blueprint of Black Wall Street
Yes.
and followed, let's get our own shit, we wouldn't be in the situation.
But we did.
But we did. They burned.
There's so many.
No, I'm talking about after that. After
I mean,
that,
Well,
that
they're
was the
doing it
blueprint.
now. They're restarting.
Yeah, but